get support. Hey everybody, welcome to the live. How's everybody doing? I know it's been a long time. I know it's been a long time, but we hanging in here. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday evening? We just wanted to jump on here and say hey to everybody, see how everybody's doing. If y'all are part of the Love Squad, please um, say hey to me. I haven't been on here in quite some time. Life been lifing, y'all. We just been trying to get through, make it through. Are any other Love Squad members in here? If so, say hey. Usually when I get on my lives, I always try to come up with a topic topic of conversation, something to keep us engaged, to find out, what y'all thinking about, what's going on, and what do y'all want to talk about. So yeah, if y'all have not checked out our channel in a while, we will be uploading some new content very soon. We've been doing a lot of filming, and we went ahead and we bought one of the DJI cameras, and I think I know how to use it for the most part, but we've been doing a lot of content. We just have not, what is it, baby love? Edited. We have not edited the content as of yet. So as soon as we get that content edited, we're gonna drop a new video. We have not dropped a video now in a very long time. but we have some good stuff. I actually started um, filming the content, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say I think I started filming it in January. So yeah, and then we really want to come back and upload some stuff on the channel. And I always like to get feedback on what would y'all like to see, what type of content would y'all like to see. I know on my channel, I like to vlog, but for some people, our channel is not out there. We're not a huge channel. So when I love vlogging, I love sharing a part of my life with y'all. But if y'all want to see some other content, we've done some cooking videos, we've done some DIYs, we've done some reviews. Um, Spend a day with me. It's a lot of content that we've just been playing around with, trying to see who engages with what. And so far I think the biggest videos with the highest numbers are my reviews, and they do very well, even though they're just things that I'm just doing, like sort of for filler videos, but they tend to do very well. And so I don't know if y'all would like for us to do some reviews, some product reviews. We still in here. We still shopping. We're still, doing our day to day. And so I was just trying to figure out. Come on, y'all. Come on and put out some comments so I can engage with y'all. I know we've been gone a long time. I have to get into that a little bit later. Life been lifing, and yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out, which direction I want to take our channel in. First we were mukbangers, and I can't eat like that, so I know that wasn't really a fit for me. So I chose not to do that anymore. And yeah, so we're just trying to figure out, you know, which direction we want to go into. My granddaughter, she's also started vlogging, and she's doing amazing. I also purchased her a DJI for Christmas. So she started vlogging, and so as we get more into coming back, we might do some collabs, she and I. So yeah, but I see y'all are shy on this Sunday evening. I thought, I would get on here and just say, hey, what's up? And see how everything is going with everybody. We've been keeping up with quite a few of our channels of our friends. Right now, I'm heavy on Dame Dash, Life of Dame Dash, as well as Shanice Alicia. She's one of my favorite vloggers right now. Aaliyah's Face. Who else, baby love?
Kyra, I'm unique.
Yeah, Kyra, I'm unique.
Lourdes.
Yeah, Life of Lourdes, as well as who else, baby love?
Oh, so many. Chelsea
Yeah,
Janae.
Chelsea Janae. We
Oh, Bad Nana and Bad Tammy. All the Bad
Yeah, all
Sisters.
the Bad Sisters, as well as some of our original people I've been keeping up with, Slim Shell, and who else? Um, it's so many. I can't even think of how many I've been keeping up with. I would just have to kind of go down my list of people. But yeah, we've been in there. We've been hanging in there, trying to do as much as we can. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on here for a little bit to see if any of my oldies pop up. I know it's like a Sunday evening, so a lot of people there are not on YouTube looking at live streams. But a lot of times when I get on here, I always try to think of a topic And right offhand, I don't really want to do political stuff because that's kind of a touchy subject, right, baby love?
Mm-hmm.
That's somewhat of a touchy subject, so I try not to do much political um stuff. Okay, how you doing? Was it Star Bright? What's going on? Welcome to the live. Hi, Keela Love. Hi, girl. What's going on? You see what I'm up to today? You see, I'm sitting up here, I'm trying to see how much I want to engage, and I'm letting everybody know who are coming in and out that we have been filming. We have been filming. We have a lot of content. I was telling everybody that we purchased the little mini camera, the DJI, and that we've been filming since January. We just have not edited any of the content. We have content from I've been doing some cook with me videos where I've been doing cooking. Oh no no no. It goes all the way back to November because I actually started vlogging Thanksgiving when I started cooking Thanksgiving. So I have some of those recipes. I also have some content from um, Valentine's. I have some content from there. So you want to see some more cooking content? Yeah, I have. But the thing is, when I've been doing the cooking content, I'll start cooking, and when you're cooking, you get you get preoccupied. So I start filming, and I'm trying to do the filming as well as the cooking. So then when I do it, I don't ever show the finished dishes. So I'm trying to get better at that. It's just a process. I forgot how much work doing creating content. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work into it. And when we first got on here, we used to post a video every day. We was posting a video. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. I think on our channel we have about 400 to 500 videos. Most of them we made private, but we used to post every day. So yeah, we just on here. Um, this is something that I haven't done in a very long time. So I was telling Baby Love, hey, let's get on here and see who taps in, and so we could talk to everybody. So yeah, right now um, it's a little slow. We've been gone for a long time. That's to be expected. So I might stay on here for about how many minutes? I might stay on here for about 2 more minutes. 20 minutes. You said what?
Maybe like 10.
Oh, another 10 minutes. We'll stay on here another 10 minutes. What I'll do is I'll start trying to go live a little bit more often to see, you know, who gets an opportunity to tap in. Yeah. And like I said, if anybody wants to give us some ideas on some content, that would be awesome as well. And as you come in, please don't forget to hit that button. We're at a stalemate right now. The channel because we haven't been doing a lot of engagement. We're not growing as much as what we could, but we're gonna be back on here. And I know I'm saying but at the end of the day, I'm here. So that's what's important, right? I'm here. I'm trying to re-engage. I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more and see how much engagement I could get from the live. But for a long time, I don't know what happened. I was blocked. So when I would be on lives, I couldn't leave comments. Like I could actually get on the live, but for some reason, I don't know if what is it called, shadow banning or something.
I think so.
Oh yeah, they banned me like a mother. So um, For a little while, I was banned to where I couldn't leave comments. So it took me, oh no, it took me quite some time before whatever that was they had me under, that, that it was lifted or whatnot. So I was trying to think of who else. um I've watched some of our oldies. Oh, Prissy P. We watch Prissy P quite often. um Sometimes we get an opportunity to see a few of Darius's videos.
Mm-hmm.
um it's a lot of people we watch. It's just not coming right, like, off the top of my head right now. But like I said, when I'm on live, I try to keep the conversation light. I do have a lot of things on my mind that, I'm thinking about. Like, they had the No Kings rally yesterday, and I heard that like millions of people showed up for that. And then, oh, another thing, my my heart goes out to the TSA workers, because at this time, they're not getting paid. And I just found out, just from kind of scanning the internet, that actually Tyler Perry just gave the TSA workers 250,000 in gift cards. And so I'm kind of surmising that if he did it in that way, maybe they might have gotten 2,500 per person, somewhere in that ballpark. And because they've not been paid in such a long time, a lot of them could possibly use those gift cards, to kind of catch up on stuff that they're behind on. And, my heart goes out to them. My heart goes out to everybody that's going through something during this economy. I know personally that this economy has definitely affected me and my family. And so I know it's a lot of people out there hurting, even with, I don't know what's going on with my health insurance. Even with my health insurance, my premiums have gone up, and my co-pays, that has gone up substantially. I'm having to pay roughly $300 just to see my doctor, and that doesn't include when they hit me with extra costs. So, right now, and going in and out the grocery store, of course, I'm on a budget. And when I go to the grocery store, I usually go to the grocery stores once a week. So when I get in there, I try to be strategic and write a list. And before I'm even a third of that way down on the list, the money is not there to be able to afford some of the extra stuff that was just stuff that I just could walk in the store and get. So like now I'm having to put more thought into which meals, what kind of meals I cook. I'm trying to stretch my meals a little bit further. I'm trying to find stores that offer more discounts. We're trying to use savings, like we'll get the Kroger discount coupons, so we'll use those. And I'm a person where when I go to the grocery store, I go to store to store to store. So I might try Trader Joe. Is it Trader Joe?
Trader Joe's.
I will go Trader Joe's and get some of my breakfast food, like those, what are those things called that we love so much from
Griddle
Trader Joe?
cakes.
Okay, we love the griddle cakes from Trader Joe's. If y'all have not purchased the griddle cakes, please go and try those out. We kind of do like a McMuffin style breakfast in the mornings. We didn't have a Trader Joe's near us, so they just recently put, "Hi, girl." Oh, okay. I thought that was her. Well, we love her too. That's my grandbaby. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was just letting everybody know before you came on that she started vlogging, and I want to actually try to do some collabs with her. And yeah, so yeah, we've been going to like Trader Joe's to see what we can find, some deals in there. We've tried they have some type of chicken. What was
Mm-hmm.
that chicken called? Was it
It
it's like a pre-cooked chicken?
it was cilantro lime
I
chicken.
think it was. I think it was the cilantro lime chicken, but it's already cut in slices, and you could use that and put that on a salad and make you a real nice salad. We've tried. Yeah, we definitely gonna do a collab because during the summer that opens us up to have a lot more time together. So we gotta come over here and break that kitchen
It
in.
was
We could.
chili lime chicken.
Oh, it's chili lime chicken. Yeah, we can do some things. I would like to teach the girls a little bit more into doing some of my recipes, see if I can help them with some of my recipes. And we could just do girl stuff, just fun girl stuff. I also want to be able to get Autumn to do some stuff as well. She's been on the channel since she was both the girls. They've been on the channel since they were young.
Mm-hmm.
I introduced them early on to the channel. But yeah, we go to Trader Joe's and we try to pick up what do you call it? The breakfast food. And then um we go to Aldi. I find that Aldi has some really beautiful meat. So I will go and check Aldi's and I will get my like pork chops from Aldi's, and I'm trying to stay away from that ugly white meat, but for right now, you know, sometimes pork chops have me in a it have me in a
Chokehold.
chokehold. Yeah.
And their autumn crisp grapes are good too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If y'all have never tried all these autumn crisp grapes, they are some of the best grapes I have ever had in life. So those are wonderful. And we're trying some of their produce. We also get our oranges from Aldi's, and they have some of the cheaper honey that we found. We go from store to store and we kind of take a day and we compare and contrast. Like we'll go into Kroger and we'll look at stuff in there, and then Baby Love, she gets those discount coupons. Well, we'll
Mm-hmm.
get like the frozen fruit. I do a lot of fruit smoothies at home, trying to be more health conscious. So she'll have discount coupons where we can get that for very cheap,
Yeah.
and bread as well. I'm trying to open the door to find a few more. I'm tired of eating the same old things over and over, so I'm trying to open my mindset into like looking up different recipes. I love seafood, but there's only so much seafood you can eat, and I don't eat a lot of red meat anymore. I mainly eat chicken on a day to day. We eat more chicken. Anything that has beef in it, I'll substitute the beef out for ground chicken or ground turkey. So that has improved in my opinion, it has improved my energy. It has improved my digestive system.
And it tastes better.
But sometimes you want some good old fashioned ground beef though.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I just want some old nasty ground beef. But for the most part, I'm trying to be more health conscious in what I do. I know on the channel, when I came back, and I'm sorry for saying a million times. I know when I came back about 2 years ago, I incorporated a lot of workouts, what I was doing to stay in shape. Um, I would take you guys to the gym with us. At the time we were going to the gym, I would take you guys to the park with me when I would work out at the park. So I'm still trying to keep that routine going. I think I've slacked quite a bit. Okay, see y'all tomorrow.
Love
Thank
you
you for
too.
showing us some love, girl. And where's the video? Drop a video so we can shout y'all out, so we can do some collabs. So yeah, I'm trying to stay on that healthy kick of working out, trying to keep the body right, trying to keep the body tight. I'm slipping on that a little bit. When I first started doing my workout um, content, if I'm not mistaken, at that time, I think I was about 194 pounds. For some reason, I gained a lot of weight. And I was so unhappy with the amount of weight that I gained. I just went on this extreme weight loss. And I would go to the gym. We would go to the gym. And I found that I love to work out on the elliptical. And when I first started working out on the elliptical, it was absolute hell. And I said, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep, I'm going to hang in here. And so once I got my body adjusted to being on the elliptical, I could literally work out on the elliptical for an hour, for 1 hour, nonstop at a very fast pace. And, me doing that, I then, after I would do that on the days that I wouldn't go to the gym, I would go into my backyard and I would just do reps in my backyard every morning. I would walk an hour in my backyard. And then also, we would also go to the park and we would walk in the park. And at the time, I was healthier, so I was able to do those activities and feel, pretty good. So I started, if I'm not mistaken, when I started working out, I ended up I started to lose the weight. But the thing is, with losing the weight, it dropped off so quick. It dropped off so fast. I went from 194 pounds down to 172. And because my frame, I'm tall, to me, in my opinion, that was quite a substantial weight loss. And so for me, because the weight, when you start working out and you're into it, you're not gonna instantly see results. And I kept getting angry because as I kept working out, I was working so hard. I was going to the gym religiously, but I just was not seeing the weight loss. And so I would push myself and push myself and push myself. And then one day I just noticed I got on the scale and I went from 194, then I would be at 182. And I'm like, okay, well, God, that dropped really quick. And then I went from 182, the weight just kept coming off, kept coming off. And so as the weight kept coming off, it started coming off so rapidly. It was just too much of a weight loss. And so then I would have to counteract losing the weight. I said, now I'm at a plateau to where I don't want to lose any more weight. I want to put on a pound or two. So then I would have to then start incorporating Ensure into my diet. So then I started drinking the Ensure to kind of stabilize the weight loss, because the weight loss, it was so fast. When it started, it hit. And that weight dropped off so fast, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. And I would look at myself in the mirror and I would become self conscious about it, because that was not the weight that I knew I wanted to be at. So for me, it was quite a weight loss. It was quite a weight loss. So what I decided to do was I decided to do a home gym and just incorporate some of the workout equipment. And so now, instead of going and paying that monthly fee to go to the gym, I just decided that I would just do it at home. And to keep it real, to keep it a buck, when you have the equipment at home, you're not as motivated. You're not as motivated, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, my motivation is down to if you go from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about at a 3 as far as motivation. Okay, so got an elliptical because it said that was one of the things that I loved about going to the gym. So since I've gotten the elliptical, I'm not um, I'm not as motivated to get up and get on the elliptical as I was when I was getting up every morning going to the gym. So yeah, you gotta have that motivation. You gotta want to do it. And right now, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. And to be honest with you, I'm not doing it as much as what I should be doing it. I do. I Not gonna lie, we do go and walk, but because of the pollen, and for y'all who suffer with the allergies, the pollen is it's a beast this year. It's like my car is literally green. You can't see the color of my car for the pollen. And I've gone out today and we've been out for a little while and you can hear it in my voice. And then when the pollen hits your skin, I'm not like a lot of people to where I get the swollen eyes and the runny nose. When it hits my skin, the pollen actually burns my external skin. It burns. It makes me burn and itch. So for me, that's just, I don't want to be out in the elements because it's so heavy right now in the area that we live in. So I did go out a little bit for a little bit today and just pick up some dinner because I didn't cook today. If y'all want me to cook, I'll be happy to do that. I'll be happy to put out some videos. Actually, the content that we have to edit, it's got some fire cooking videos in there. I mean, the only concern that I have with that content is that when I was using the new camera, I didn't know that you manually, have to push that camera lens down.
Oh yeah.
So some of the footage, the camera lens might be a little bit off. I usually use my traditional camera, but then, when you're watching the YouTube videos and you see everybody else using the other types of cameras, I say, hey, let's try that out. Now, it's less um, is it conspicuous when you're out and about? When you have a camera and you're vlogging and you're out in society, everybody's staring at you like you got eyeball in the middle of your forehead. So with this camera, when you have it out, people don't notice it as much, and then you might have random people come up to you and ask you, "What is that?" And you're just, yeah, it's a camera, but it's so much easier to do your vlogging when
Yeah.
you're out and about with it. And you could pop it in your purse. A lot of times it's down in my purse and I forget that it's in there. And that would be a day that we've done a lot of good stuff. And then I realized once I get home that was some good content that I missed out on. So, and then there's another thing too that I wanted to talk about. I try not to get too personal as far as YouTube is concerned because it's a social platform. But I'm just watching a lot of people go through a lot of personal things, and I've been watching some of my creators for years, and to see them going through so much, in their personal lives. You see people who started at one level on YouTube, and then you see them going through different transitions in their life. Life be lifing, and I understand that. But then your heart goes out, because you make them part of your family. It's like you have your family, and then you have your YouTube family. So, yeah, anybody who's going through stuff, be it through the economy. Um, like I said, I don't really want to get too political, but with the economy, going through what it's going through, and now we're doing some stuff that affect families, military families. We're personally a military family as well. And thank goodness right now it hasn't affected our family. And I am grateful for that. They did deploy um, a, a family member, but they were gone for about, what, a year? Close to a year, baby love?
I think so.
Close to a year. But, they made it back safely before the proverbial crap hit the fan. So I am praying that they don't have to, be affected by what's going on. And like I say, for all of the TSA workers, my heart goes out to them. And you just have to be very mindful wherever you go, whatever you do. Just be mindful because it's getting real, real. It's getting real, real out here. Yeah. So we want to hop on and tell everybody, hey, what's up? And let everybody know that we have some content. We have some we're in a process of trying to. I want to give one big juicy welcome back to the channel video, and I have it from we started filming the content in November. We started in November, so we have footage from November through February. I have not, as of yet, filmed any content from March. March has been sort of like a slow month. We really haven't been doing a lot of interesting things, right?
No.
We it's just been day to day.
Honestly, it's everyday living.
Yeah, it's just basically day to day. So it's not been nothing like it's
Major.
nothing, huh?
Nothing major.
Yeah, it's not been anything major. I have done a little bit of cooking. I sometimes have to cook for other people. You know, I used to do that little catering stuff, but I don't do that anymore. So, but I have, cooked for some of my family members. So I've done that, did a few meal preps. But I think the recipes that I made for those meal preps, they're already on the channel anyway. I've even done some of those, I think, on live stream. I did a few years ago. We did a live stream with me doing some of the catering.
Oh,
I did some of those meals for the catering. So I'm gonna try to come back, like I said, with a not with a bang, not with a boom, but with a bang, a little bit of pew, and try to give y'all some more content. And if it's something that y'all want to see or something that y'all um want us to incorporate in our live stream, just shout us out and let us know. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and exit this live. And this was just something that I decided to do just to see how the engagement would be. So we're gonna go ahead and end it by saying what?
Until next time, love squad.
Until next time, Love Squad.
Bye,
We'll see
y'all.
y'all later. Peace. Now, how do I stop it? We gotta stop, y'all.